Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your reading. Let's just get into it straight away, see what the universe has got to say. My nails are pretty crazy right now. Wait, I'm very bothered by these, I don't know. If you've been on my channel recently, I haven't had my nails done in a while, which may be very uninteresting to some. But that's fine. It's Gemini season. I chose to be a little bit chaotic and choose hot pink nails, which matches with my pink earring. And my little pink faux fur. So yeah, I hope you think they look good. Anyway, that out of the way. The small talk out of the way. Let's see what the messages are for you. What are the messages for Scorpio right now? Oh, okay. Let's see if those cards pop out. Alright, so there's been some turbulence here when it comes to love. The King of Wands. Why do I always mess up the suits? It's pretty crazy. I don't think the cards could be clearer about a breakup here for me right now. The King of Cups with the Tower, I immediately thought, okay, there's been a breakup, and then the Three of Swords just confirmed it for me. The Emperor, okay. So someone may have, and with the Tower, it's also very sudden. It's not like, oh, we both felt it for a couple of months and we both found it was time to break up, go on our separate ways. No, instead, I feel like someone really just, out of the blue, kind of, told you that, like, oh, I am moving on now. I don't know, with the Emperor, I feel like it was also quite aggressive, or maybe not aggressive but cold, and sort of like, yeah, I feel like I need to take control of my own life. I don't know how to explain it. Sort of in a selfish way, or not really considering your feelings. I don't know if it was like a really bad timing, but it's hard with breakups, right? Because it's kind of like you just want to get them over with. But somehow I feel like it was not the best timing of this, and that they kind of like knew that this would sort of be another thing that would top off your current struggles. And as much as it's not anyone's fault for our own struggles, that's not what I'm saying. I just feel like they could have gone about it in a more sensitive way. Perhaps been more like, you know, I know you're going through it, and I really don't want to add to your pain right now, but I don't want to lie to you. I feel like we need to break up, but I know what you're going through, so just know that if you need me, I am still here. You know, it wasn't, I feel like it was not like that. It was more like, this is too much for me. I am heading off. I need to focus on myself. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. Sort of, you know, like that, because I feel like it's, I feel like it's so intense and cold. Oh, okay. The Devil and Queen of Wands. Oh, so someone may have been, or they may have been, There's the Three of Cups. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was looking at these cards because they turned in the deck, but they didn't fall out. I just sort of feel like with the Ace of Cups, Four of Cups, Hanged Man. Someone here was like not ready for that. I'm getting like different, like mixed messages here. Oh, maybe that's also what you've been getting. I just kind of feel like it could. One part of me says that this is you. You've been rejecting people who were interested in you. Because you wanted to stay in your relationship, even though people offered you quite a lot here and quite pure love with the Ace of Cups, but you didn't want it because you knew what you had, so you stayed put, kind of. But somehow I also feel like someone rejected your love here because they found something new or saw something new. And with the Devil and Queen of Wands, I feel like someone was really fell into desire here, especially with the Queen of Wands. She's very attractive, so I feel like and with the Devil as well, I feel like I feel bad talking about it, Scorpio, because I don't want to hurt your feelings. I really don't. But we do have I feel like it's clear as day here. We have the Three of Cups even, which is definitely a card for a third party situation. I feel like they saw someone else that they found really attractive, and then they kind of just, yeah, they've been led astray by that. And it could definitely be that they, yeah, I mean, for them to break up with you, I feel like there was this special person who they kind of just got really obsessed with or really attracted to, especially with the Devil. I feel like there's a lot of obsession there, or like they could have also manipulated your person. But yeah, that's also, we have the Two of Swords in the bottom, so they could definitely have felt like they were stuck between you and them. But like obviously they, yeah. Oh, this pains me, Scorpio. I feel like I'm tiptoeing right now a little bit because I want to be a little bit sensitive with my choice of words and stuff, because I really don't want you to be upset, honestly. I don't want you to be upset. Okay, Judgment. Let's see, what's Judgment about? This can be good. Maybe you realize that they were trash anyway. Oh. I did see the Ten of Swords. So perhaps you already knew that this was... Oh. No. Okay. Yeah. You were enlightened about what's happened. You were enlightened that someone went behind your back. You were enlightened that someone... the words that are coming to my head, it's like, I feel like it's so hurtful. I wanted to say that they found happiness elsewhere. I have the Devil here again. Yeah, because they felt... Wait a minute. Oh, there it comes out again. Okay, so the Ten of Swords, Three of Swords. Yeah, that's like definitely how I expect you to feel after all of that. The Tower again, of course. Yeah, okay, yeah, so... Oh? Okay, yeah, wait. Let me take a little look here. Two of Swords, Queen of Swords. Eight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. I think with all of this happening right now, you are realizing, this is cliche, but it's true. I feel like you are realizing now that you really dodged a bullet with this person. I think you've been aware in the past of the behavior of this person and that they've been sneaky, that they've been secretive, that they've been probably also gaslighting you and telling you that you are crazy when you've had suspicions about them probably doing something that they shouldn't be doing when they are in a exclusive relationship with you. And as much as this has been hurting you and surprised you, I think what surprised you was that they broke up with you when they probably reassured you a lot. And it's there's a little bit of like an inkling or something that's telling me that you've been on the verge of breaking up before, and that they have been very scared of that, and that they've been wanting you in their lives, and that they've been very like, no, please do not leave, you know, something like that. That made you really surprised that now they left. And you realized that it was because of another person that they met, that they fell for, or felt were attractive. Perhaps the cat got out of the bag, that they did something with someone, you had an argument, they broke up, and you were like, oh, I didn't expect you to break up with me during this moment. And then you were the one who were like hurt and then hurt again. And I am hoping that this is something that's happened and not happening right now. If it's happening right now, Scorpio, I would love to see you in, like, I want to give you a lot of love, a lot of encouragement, and tell you that you absolutely did not deserve that. And also, like, I definitely feel for you. I'm so sorry. It must be very heavy for you if you're going through this right now. I feel for a lot of people, though, this has already happened, and that you're seeing now how lucky you were that you, you know, I don't know if there's an expression for that in English. Like there was luck in the bad luck. It's an expression I have in my language that's like, oh, well, you had bad luck, but you were lucky that happened. Because you're seeing now what you didn't see then. And you're seeing how much you gave and how little you got back. And more so that they made you confused when you know how clear-headed you are in general. Like, you know how knowledgeable and sharp you are and how intelligent you are, but they still made you question yourself a lot. Because we have both this Two of Swords and Eight of Swords. They're both blindfolded, right? So I feel like you didn't see in the past really how bad things were, even if people were probably telling you like, oh, you don't seem happy with this person, or people didn't see it either. But now you realize that what you're leaving behind is someone who didn't give you a lot. Like the Page of Pentacles is a very small offer here, and someone who's not very mature, someone who's not very stable. Like they have a lot of learning to do still, and I feel like you were just, I want to say, I don't want to say any triggering words, but you know what I mean. You're definitely mentally by them. Or like they really made you feel small here, Scorpio. And I think they also made you very attached to them, which is why we've seen the Devil a lot as well, that they created this intense attachment to you. Or for you. Oh my god, what's happening with my words? that you made you attached to them, yeah, and like it's hurting really really bad then when they leave, because they made you kind of they created a space, an illusion that was a safe space, but it wasn't. So yeah, it was a lot for you when they broke up, because you didn't expect it and you didn't want it, even though they were really horrible. But now looking back, or looking forward, you are gonna realize that this is something that's gonna change your life for the better. That's a lot the theme with the tower, which is also why it's associated with Scorpio, that it's a very heavy thing, a very heavy change, or a sudden unexpected happenings that really shake up our lives, and we feel very uncomfortable for some time, because it's really burning down all that we know, in order for us to be able to build something new and something better. And that's the thing, you deserve something way better. And yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, that tells me that things are going to turn around for you. And once again, you're gonna come back to this Queen of Swords, who's very, you're gonna be so aware now. And I know this is gonna come with some wounds that you're gonna have to heal, but you will be at least on the lookout more now, and you'll be very much more protective of yourself, which you definitely deserve. That's very reasonable, and you'll be able to set your boundaries better, which is so important, to set your boundaries right, so people cannot walk all over you. And like, it wasn't your fault, it's never anyone's fault that they've been manipulated or gaslit, you know. It can happen to anyone, because people are so creepy sometimes with the way they manipulate, and it's not your fault. It's never your fault. Let's see. Oh, ace. So we have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Hierophant. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, and now the sun is shining in. We love that, especially with the two aces showing up as fresh, new beginnings, especially with the wand. Oh my god, the fattest bumblebee I've ever seen just flew by. Good signs. Okay, this is a good, like, refreshing energy. Just wash out all that shit out of your life, you know. And now you have an opportunity to start fresh. And I think that there is a creative commitment going on here, Scorpio. There is, I mean, it is the Page of Cups. It could be new love. But I also feel like with the wand and the sword, there's passion, and there's a lot of planning. There's mental clarity here. The truth is setting you free type of energy, which is allowing you to now finally do the things that you love, even if you have a lot, like the page is still learning. But that is a great energy to be in as well. It's great to be able to feel like, oh, I still have a lot to learn. It makes it is a good place to be in, because then you can be really curious, right? And just not take yourself too seriously in your new endeavors. But with the Hierophant, I feel like there is some sort of commitment here. So I don't know if it's a new job, perhaps, especially with the turning things around things. If you moved maybe, or you created a new job for yourself, or found new love, there's some sort of new commitment here. Like we have the wand, sword, cup here. Just waiting for the money, I feel like. Waiting for the money to show up. So we have almost all the suits just showing up like that. Oh, of course, there has to be some... Oh, okay, well. So we're showing up here. We're not showing up. The Page of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the Knight of Swords showing up here, which is not my favorite combo. I feel like it's very much overthinking. There's a lot of heavy weight to carry. A lot of cold energy as well, and like with the Page of Swords, there's also some curiosity. I don't know what is. Sometimes I associate these with pain. I mean, it is a sword, and they also look really cold, and there's like the environment behind them is not very nice. It looks very devastating. And so usually when I see the Page of Swords, especially combination with the Knight of Swords, I feel like there's been like very cold, dark energy that's been messing with your head, and if it's a person, they've definitely burdened you here. But I do see the Magician in the bottom of the deck, meaning that you're taking all of this energy, mental stress, and burdens, you're transforming them, Scorpio, into something creative, especially with because I see the Page of Cups here, and I see the 2 aces. I feel like you are starting anew. You're taking what you've been through and you're trying to transform that into something new. Perhaps you're picking up an old hobby that you didn't really feel like doing when you were with this person, or oh, the Pentacles are here. Yeah, you're working on something, Scorpio. Love that. Yeah, you're really transforming that pain. And it may be very heavy to work on as well. Like you may be feeling triggered or heavy from time to time. But I feel like this is definitely gonna pay off. Let's see. Oh, the Devil. Okay. The Devil and Judgment. Oh my god. Okay, there's a lot of anxiety still attached to this. That's quite heavy, actually. I'm sorry. The Devil with the Judgment. And 2 of Wands with the 9 of Swords in the bottom, Scorpio. There's definitely still anxiety around this, and there's perhaps doubt and a little bit of, for the future. Judgment. Let's see. Oh, the World card again. I saw it earlier, so... I'm sensing a little bit of like feeling down, not really being very interested in seeing other people right now, taking some time for yourself, working on your things. You could actually be finding that you connect with yourself on a level where you feel like you finally understand what you want in life, but you feel like it's hard to achieve that with the Devil here. I feel like because the Devil it gets in our heads, right? It's kind of like how will I do that? This is probably old wounds from that relationship we were talking about in the beginning, which is why we had to talk about that first. Maybe you aren't aware that the reason why you feel like you are perhaps stagnant or not moving forward, or you feel like you can't do something that you want to do, it's most likely because of how they've planted these seeds in your head in the past of like making you feel small, and you're like, maybe you feel like a page, but you're not a page, because I see the Empress peeking out here from under the World card. So I really want to advise you, especially now that I see the Hierophants here, that you it feels so weird giving out this advice, you know. I don't know, I feel like it's still little bit taboo, and like it can be taken the wrong way, but I definitely feel like you should talk to a professional about this and really try and rebuild that confidence in yourself, because Scorpio, your dreams, they're not impossible. I just want to encourage you to keep building up that courage, that confidence. Get some help for the past, because I feel like it really did leave some scars that needs healing, because you deserve it. So don't blame yourself for getting stuck or feeling like all of these thoughts of, I don't know if I can do this, maybe all of the doubt, that's from the past, that's not your voice. I hope you realize that that's not your voice. That's very important to remember. You know that you can do this thing, because otherwise you wouldn't have been, because I feel like you already started your new journey here, but your doubt is showing up sometimes in it, and perhaps that time is right now, which is why you're here in this reading. So remember that voice is not your voice. You are worthy, and you are sometimes I just lose my train of thought, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, you really are capable, and you really are intelligent, and you can do this thing. It's okay, of course, to ask for help if you need help with certain things, but you can do it. I don't know what the dream is exactly, but there's something here that you started working towards, and you're kind of doubting yourself, and it gets overwhelming. I see that. It's a lot of work, but you can do it, Scorpio. Okay, so that doubt, please do not listen to it. Find support, perhaps your friends. Maybe you can tell them that, like, I still feel small sometimes. I need confidence instilled in me. Whatever you need to close up that cycle from the past and move on and start your new life. Okay, Scorpio, because you deserve it. You really do deserve it. You're very loving, kind, and you deserve to walk your own journey and not just be a pawn in someone else's. Okay. I think that is it for now, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching. If you resonate at all, please leave a like and drop a comment. If you need support, drop a comment. I know I reply late sometimes, or most of the times. I'm quite stressed recently, but I'm doing my best to reply to all the comments, because I want to be there for you. You're, of course, you can respond to each other as well. Especially if you're going through it right now. So if you need some extra support, drop a comment as well. And if you resonate with me and my energy, you're very, very welcome to subscribe. And if not, then at least thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll have to wish you a wonderful rest of your day, Scorpio.